The Swedish match production plant is one of the world's largest and most modern within its industry. In Sweden alone, some 250 million matches are produced every day. The number of matches produced in a year, if laid out end to end, would circle the globe more than 50 times. All over the world, Swedish matches are a recognized quality concept. Under different brand names, these matches have a leading position in different markets throughout Europe, Africa, Central America, Oceania, and the Middle East. How has Sweden obtained such a total dominance of the world market? The success story began 150 years ago. The first safety match was invented by a Swedish professor, Gustav Pasch. His invention eliminated toxic substances to give an easier-to-use and safer product. At a very early stage, Sweden ensured its huge technical lead by developing suitable tools for mass production, a lead which has been retained based on experience, know-how, and advanced production technologies. The Swedish match history and tradition provides the basis for ongoing research and development of our products. The source of our high-quality products are found in Swedish forests, because only these northern latitudes give the right growing conditions for aspen. No other raw material gives as safe and superior matches as those produced from aspen wood. Tests have been made using other types of wood, however, with minor results. Our buyers inspect and grade each individual log on site. If any rot is found or there are too many knots, the log is discarded. Only those which correspond to our strict quality requirements are used for match production. One 3-meter log can produce some 370,000 matches. Only the best parts of the log are used. There are 5 different lines producing some 40 million splints per hour. The splints are impregnated with fire retardant to prevent any hazardous afterglow after the match has been extinguished. Continuous quality standard production checks are carried out. The ash content indicates the efficiency of the match's impregnation. The size of the matches is carefully checked to correspond to the narrow tolerances. The moisture content of the wood is measured using a special moisture meter. The design of the matchboxes is carried out in our repro department. The designs of the labels and the pictures and artwork used have traditionally been our most important marketing tool. Made in Sweden became such a successful quality and business concept that foreign competitors started copying our designs. Some designs are classic and are still being used today. This is the so-called complete machine, one of the most famous machines in the history of match production. The first machine, which was designed and constructed in 1864 by the engineer Alexander Lagerman, had at the time an unprecedented capacity. Since then, Swedish Match has retained its position as an industry leader and stayed ahead in technical development, using only the most modern machines available today. All the raw materials used in our production processes are purchased subject to the highest quality specifications and are tested in our laboratories to ensure that our matches correspond to our rigorous quality standards. For instance, when checking the match head for any hazardous heavy metal content, we apply atomic absorption spectroscopy, a technique used to measure very small metal contents. This is how we guarantee that our products do not contain any hazardous substances. The product is now complete, and the production line supervisor makes a first quality check. Matches from Swedish Match Industries comply with the European standard for matches, the EN 1783. As part of our quality procedures, we check, supervise and control the temperatures of all heating installations and the paraffin dip containers. On each line, the match content of the boxes is counted and displayed. Any divergence must be within the framework of the EN standard. This information is digitally stored for any future reference. Our quality supervisor also continuously takes random production samples. For functionality tests, the match must light immediately without breaking. In this respect, aspen wood is unsurpassed. The match head must not splutter, explode violently, or drop any ash. The flame must be higher than 10 mm and must burn for at least 10 seconds. All our test results are carefully documented and stored for future reference. Our products are fully traceable as they're marked with their production date. These requirements are not met by many of our competitors. Even if only a minor deviation is found in these standards, production will immediately be stopped until the problem has been identified and remedied. Each year, we produce approximately 1 billion matchboxes in different sizes, from the small pocket size to the larger boxes for domestic use. This means that we surpass any other producer on the market, and it's possible because of our state-of-the-art production processes. The final stage in our quality production policy is our output and delivery reliability. Each year, we deliver to more than 80 countries. Throughout the world, our matches rule the market. Our boxes are world celebrity. These carry different designs in different markets. For example, there's probably no one in Australia who has not held one of these boxes in their hands. And this applies to all our different brands all over the world. In Sweden, the solsticken symbol of a fair young boy is one of the most well-known. It was designed in 1936 as a symbol of the Solsticken Charitable Foundation. This foundation still exists and each year presents the Solsticken Award to a Swedish person who has made an outstanding contribution to help functionally challenged or sick children or the elderly. When you strike a match from Swedish Match, you're using a quality product that has been developed and perfected during the past 150 years. It's an obvious consumer choice, which never needs to be considered. As everyone knows, this is one product which can be relied upon to do its job.